a couple more things before we go, right? So, as a younger man, in a relationship, whatever, I thought staying home, watching a movie, with your wife, significant other, girlfriend, whatever, your partner. I thought that was dumb, right? Like boring, like, you know what I mean? Like when I was a young man, that Netflix and chill, that saying wasn't even out. There was no Netflix, right? So if I wasn't in the middle of the dance floor, with a bottle of Hennessy or Remy Martin in my hand, spilling it all over myself, yeah, I was bored to death. But now, I appreciate just staying home with my wife and watching a movie. And just relaxing. To me, that's more fun and more satisfying than being out in the middle of the dance floor somewhere, making a damn fool out of myself, really is what I was doing. Yeah.
It's your host, Richard Prophet. Apex Predator, Last Dragon. I'm at my Lake Mayaka Park with my buddy Jen, and we're just like, look at the beautifulness of the lake, the birds, the sun, and the sky. Very nice, very nice.
Cheers, man. Like beer, I won't drink beer at all now because to me it just seems like it's filling, and it doesn't really do much for me. But I'll be honest with you, an ice cold beer or like a hot day or whatever, like if you're poolside or at a barbecue or something, is cool. That's doable. But other than that, have multiple beers and all that, that's not me. I'll have like one or two cold ones on a hot day at a poolside or a barbecue or something. But other than that, I'm not really, like at night or whatever, at the fire pit, I'm not even drinking beers. I'll be sipping a single malt, you know what I mean? Having lighting up a nice one. But yeah, man. So those are just a few of the things that, as a younger man, I really, really hated. I really thought was stupid. But now, as a grown-up, I really see the value in it. I really appreciate it, Like I appreciate being home as opposed to being out in the middle of everything. All the time. Like I don't need to be in the middle of the action anymore, man. That's where things happen to you, man. And at this age, anything happens to me, it's going to be expensive, monetarily expensive, because, forget about the psychological trauma or something, but if you get involved into something and you're able to walk away from it, you're not just going to walk away. It's going to be lawyer fees. If you know what I mean by that, you know what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? That's for grown men there. Can break that down. Explain it to somebody else that might not know what I mean. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're just not gonna. If you're fortunate enough to be the one that walks away, you're not just gonna walk away. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you in money. In money, it's gonna cost you. You know, if it didn't cost you physically, it's gonna cost you mentally, and it's also gonna cost. I mean, because mentally, are you prepared to say what you're prepared to do? You know, and even if you are prepared, it's gonna bother you. You know, it's gonna bother you if you know what I mean. If you know 2 go in and 1 comes out, that's gonna bother you mentally. And in a situation like that, if you're the ones left standing, you know, that's just not going to ride out like that. You know, you're going to have to get representation, and it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you monetarily. It's going to cost. And God forbid you don't have the resources to get the right representation or whatever, and forget about it. God forbid. There's an actual insurance you can buy for that out here in the state of Florida, which covers you. I know it covers you through the whole state of Florida. I don't know if it covers you statewide, but I know it covers you in the whole state of Florida. It escapes me right now, but anybody out there, part of the family, knows what it is. Leave it in the comment below to help anybody else out here, part of the family. I'll look it up and I'll drop it here afterward. But if any of the part of the family, any of the family out there knows what it is, please help anybody else out. Help the rest of the family out, and drop it in the comments below. I would really appreciate that. Yeah, man. So those were a few things that I hated. I thought were dumb as a young man. But I really appreciate now. I really enjoy now, you know. And yeah, man. Another thing, my haircut. Look at my hair. I used to have to get my hair cut every 2 weeks. Or, I was embarrassed to come outside. Had to get my hair cut every 2 weeks. Look at my hair now. I forgot when's the last time I cut my hair. Whatever, man. Who cares, you know? But, yeah. So I'm just sitting here relaxing, man. And I'm glad that I have this platform just to reach out and share with the family, man. This is another thing. As a young man, I wouldn't have time to sit down and do this. You know, I was electric. I was here, I was there. But now, you know, I look forward to sitting down, sipping a nice little, what do they call this? Colada. But I get 2 and I stick them in 1 cup. I get my little water. Sometimes I usually have my little cakes. I didn't get any cakes this time because I just ate, but light one up, have my little coladas, and connect with my family, brothers. This is Richard Prophet. That was a nice video. I just wanna say that I really gonna start posting more and more videos. Yeah, man, I really got a lot to share with the family, and I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate all your emails. But I read every single comment under every single video, and I've been connecting with a lot of people. Like I have friends now all over the world, parts of the family. This YouTube thing has allowed me to reach people all over the world, man. And places I've never been, and I really enjoy connecting with my brothers from around the globe. So it's a great journey. It's a great ride, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, man, that's today's video. I'm gonna start posting a lot more. I'm gonna try to do every other day. And the OTI videos, by the way, the OTI videos are getting a lot more serious, man. So if you haven't been over there, check it out. Look at some of the titles. If it feels, like it's something you want to do, if it feels right, do it. Check it out. And there are a lot more free there. It's no commercials, no banners, and we just go, man. We really get into a subject and we dive right into it. I also want to start going live. I'm going to figure it out. I know Rolex just had the release, and maybe we're gonna go live one day this week. You know what? Leave it in the comments below. If you want to go live, if you want me to go live, and if you want me to go live, and maybe somebody can come on the live and join me, and we can talk about it. I want to talk about the new Rolex releases. Either I'm going to make a video about it, or if you want me to go live, leave it in the comments below, and we'll go live one day this week. Maybe Sunday, I don't know. Leave it in the comments and we'll get into it. All right, I'm your host, Richard Prophet. This is the Apex Predator. I am the Last Dragon, and blessings to you and your family in the new year, people. Cheers, family. Double cheers, family, and much prosperity in this new year. We've been adding units to the portfolio like crazy, and we're just doing it. We're doing it this year. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Dragon out. Cheers, family.